session of IELTS reality test. My name is Jasleen and I'm here to conduct the speaking of candidate number 4004 and the candidate name is Aftab, right?
Ma'am.
Okay, cheers. So we will start with the introduction first. So what's your full name?
Ma'am, my name is Aftab.
How may I call you?
It will replace if you call my first name Aftab.
Okay, Aftab. Do you like your name?
Yes, I like my name very much because this name is given by my grandmother and the meaning of my name is son, and I like my name very much because this name is unique by others' names.
Okay, so what kind of rituals are generally followed in Indian families to give name to a newborn child?
Well, there are lots of rituals that Indian people follow them for different religions. For if you see the Hindu religions, lots of people who have asking with pandits, and in Muslim religions, lots of people who are asking with the Maulvis, and some Sikhs are also
Choose the letters from the holy books.
yes.
Okay. Okay, so why people change their name after being adult?
Because some people change their name because they don't like their name, and some name meanings are very unique. That's why people change their name according to their age.
Okay, so if you get a chance, would you change your name in the future?
No, if you get a chance, then I will. If I get a chance, then I will never change my name because this name is given by my grandmother, and I love my grandmother very much. That's why.
Okay, Aftab. So now let's talk about numbers. Do you like number?
Yes, I like numbers very much, and my favorite number is 7.
Why?
Because firstly, I am a very fitness freak person, and I always play lots of events, and always I have T-shirts in 7 numbers, and this T-shirt in this 7 numbers is very lucky for me because in every match I always win with the help of this number.
Okay, so when did you start learning math?
In my childhood time, my tuition teacher, in my childhood time, I learning math with the help of my tuition teachers because in that time I am so much confused with this subject, and nowadays I like math very much because I easily remember so many formulas and numbers. That's why.
Okay, so why people find it difficult to learn math, Aftab?
Well, it's depend on that person because some people who have very sharp memory, that's why they easily remember all formulas and some other things. If people have facing so much problems, some formulas and some other things, that's why the people have so much problems in maths.
Okay, that's fine. So why we need numbers when we have words?
Please pardon again.
Why we need numbers when we have words?
When we have
Words.
words, well, I think there are mostly if I am talking with anyone, there are some numbers that I speak because they are all words depend on some numbering, as well as lots of people who talking with like that. First of all, you do with that thing, second is that, third is that. I think if you're talking with someone, number is very important for if you're doing any work.
Okay, that's fine. So let's talk about science. Do you like science classes?
Yes, sometimes I like science classes because this subject is very unique by others, as well as I like from biology because I do some numerous types of experiments regarding of this subjects.
Okay, so when did you start learning science?
I start learning in my 6th standard. I have no choosing of regarding different subject, but I like science because in future if my scoring that I have doing in science team, that's why, and I like the most because there are lots of because it enhance my knowledge regarding different subject of science.
Do you enjoy learning science during your primary years or high school?
Yes, I like learning science in my secondary schools because in primary school science is not available, but in secondary school science is available, and there are I am studying in this subject. I enhance my knowledge very much, and I learn so many things regarding.
Which is your favorite subject among science?
My favorite subject in science like physics. Physics is very interesting subject, and I am in my leisure time activity I always do some different types of things in physics teams, and I have get more than higher marks regarding other subjects from.
What kind of science did you generally learn at school?
Well, for my leisure time and some other things, I always learn science because science is a very easy subject regarding me because I easily capture all of things. That's why.
Okay, chief. So this is the end of your part 1. So now I'm going to pass you a cue card. That is a questioning card with some questions and bullet points on it. So you will have 1 minute to prepare, and then after you need to speak on that for next 2 minutes. This time for preparation starts now. Shall we start? Yes, please.
Well, there are numerous types of things that I always single made. But I talk about one of my favorite that I recently do with my team. That's because I am a fitness freak person and I have lots of games that I always played with my team. But I talk about one and foremost that is I recently play with my team. The name of that game is basketball. Basketball is a very unique game by others because there are basic team match if you played. And in last weekend, me and my school team were performing our schools, and some other school was also invited there. And as well as I am very much excited because this match is very crucial for me. And in that time that I am playing with my whole team because there are lots of benefits because you have a run some numerous kinds of things as well as your communication and some other things was also enhanced regarding these games, and their sportsman spirits and some other things are also very good. And I played a game with my team and I felt very over the moon because this team is new for me, and I also talking with the new peoples, and there are some different regions.
Okay, shall I cut that? Okay, so this is the end of your part 2. So now I'm going to ask you a few questions related to the part 3, which I call the follow-ups. So let's talk about team activities. Are team activities popular in your community around you?
Yes, in my country there are team activities are very crucial because you complete your work very fastly. First of all, second is that you have enhanced your communications and your sportsmanship spirit was also very good. And as well as your bonding of that person was also very strong if you're doing a teamwork.
What kind of qualities can you learn in a team?
Yeah, well, there are lots of. Firstly, is you have learned so many things from by other people because every person has some best quality, and I also learned so many things about. Different people. Firstly, some people have very sharp-minded. You learn some different types of skills. Second is that some people who have very down-to-earth person. You also learn so many things.
So, do you think team leaders are important and team leaders are important in a team?
Yes, from my opinion, I think yes, team leader is a very important for every game and every work because team leader is only that person who motivates their players and that persons. If you have any situation that you never do anything, that is the team leader only that you have motivated and you doing your work as well as very powerfully.
Why do companies practice team activities?
I think in that time technology is upgraded very fastly, and the lots of companies who work team, because because every person have different types of mindset, and they always creating some new ideas, and their company will profit very.
Do you think employees are motivated better by team activities than working alone?
Yes, it depends on that situation, because employees and sports are different types of things, because sportsman is other things and employees and other things, because it's totally depend on that work. Employees are very crucial for everyone's for that boss, because they are to burn the midnight oil for that work.
Why do you think sports team perform so well?
Because sports team, please pardon again.
Why do you think sports team perform so well?
I think sports team perform so well because they every time do burn the midnight oil of that game, and they have so much experience regarding this game and knowledges, and they always learn new things regarding some different types of games and other things, as well as they always keep practicing on that game, and there are so much skills are developed, because if you play any game day by day, you have also increased your game level is high rather than your previous time.